What's up, gents? DirtBag Gaming, the channel for casual raiders. Thanks for clicking on the video. One of the Dirtbags asked if we can do an update, like a weekly update, kind of going over the Void ×2 event going on this weekend, which is always one of the best events to look out for raid. We always like save up our Voids as much as possible, then pull time for the ×2. Player keeps throwing like the ×10 events at us, and I just don't like it as much unless it's like Warlord, which was hard because we probably pulled all of our Void shards like last week. Valkyrie, Sify, like these OP characters in the game. That's probably the only time I would do a ×10 event. Most of the time, not really going to waste my shards. Going to save for the ×2 event. But there's also a lifesteal drop fever going on right now. So I always tell my guys, definitely go with full lifesteal if you're trying to do a clan boss team that's going to survive a lot longer. You're going to heal back up a lot more, and it's just going to do more damage overall for the clan boss. So this actually isn't a bad event for newer players, mid-game players, end-game players that just want to like max out their lifesteal sets. I mean, if you have Bad L, you can kind of switch to more of a stalwart set, but lifesteal set is definitely really good for newer players. So definitely a good thing to farm. Now, it is a little bit tricky because you have to use specific... actually, no, the ×2 is just general, but there's a tournament going on for the Dragon right now, which you have to use a certain faction to do it. I think the team that I'm using right now, just to kind of show you guys, Dragon 24, that's what we've been farming, is this team right here. So we went with like Iron Brago. Warlord you don't really need, but it's Warlord. Seer to kind of help with the waves. Draco is just the poisons, and Krayla Witch Arm to do like counterattack and just kind of go. But it's Orcs, Ogryn Tribe, Lizard Men, what else? I think it was one more. Whatever, it's that. So you just use the best ones you can. If it goes 2 minutes, who cares? At least you're getting tournament points. Like look at the position I'm at in the tournament. It shouldn't really be that difficult. I mean, hopefully it's not difficult for you guys, but ranking up should be pretty easy because not a lot of people do these types of tournaments. So getting some free loot before we get there. Let's see where we're at. You get a Void shard, so definitely trying to get up there as fast as possible for the weekend. Yeah, so we're at 982. It sucks we don't get Voids here, which kind of defeats the purpose. But at least you get a Void all the way up top here for 2,000, which shouldn't be too off. Like this was just a couple, maybe 2 or 3 hours of farming. So once we get the reset today and then do all that stuff, we should get up to 2,000. So hopefully you guys can get there as well. Tournament training, Void all the way at the top again. Was this the one that they were talking about? Yeah, this was the crazy event that they talked about with the Voids. Like, are you kidding me? Player, that sucks. So that was very disappointing. Tag team arena, what do we got? Do we get a Void here? No, we got a Lego book. So tag team arena, helping each other out. Just put the defensive team, just 4 regular level 1s if you can, just to help out with the missions for everybody else. We did a video guide on this, but one of the missions is you have to kill 500 3v3 champs, which just takes forever if people don't have the 4 low champions in at the same time. Like it's ridiculously long. But right now we're doing the tournament mission, which also takes pretty long. But we're close to this. We need 6,000 more, which we should get hopefully by the weekend. So let's go over this event. So it's a 2-time summoning event, 4 Voids. We have 18 Voids set up, so at least we can get an auto. We already have her, and I would save, honestly, I would probably save towards Sunday. I know a lot of us are very impulsive, and you want to do it as soon as possible, but I would save the shards if you don't have her for Sunday, because Sunday you're going to get a free, what's her name? Ursala the Mourner. So now Ursala the Mourner, let's go over her. She is freaking really good. She helped me with Faction Wars. Like without getting her, it would have been a lot harder to do Faction Wars. But having her as a reser, like all res, with a strength and buff, it just makes things so much easier. So let's pull her up and let's go over her skills, why she could benefit your account. Anytime you have an all res, it like Gorgorab used to fit that role, but then like everybody else started becoming all res. So where is she at? She is a Bannerlord right here. Ursala. I like that they added the names at the bottom, by the way. She looks freaking awesome. Sick spirit, small shield, armor all over the place. I think she's got the crying eyes. Yeah, just really cool looking champion. But what does she do? She has revives all dead allies with 75% HP. That's huge. And fills their turn mirrors by 50%. Also places a 60% increased defense, and 25% strength. And like that's such a huge defensive buff. Like as you res them back up, it's almost, I mean, I don't know if it's as good as a 50% like Sile does, where she takes 50% of damage, but getting increased defense and strength, which is 25% of damage, is just, and it's all enemies. Like that's so good. 6 down to a 5-turn cooldown. If you make her super fast, she's got a speed ore and Doom Tower, which you can use her a lot in Doom Tower. 102 space speed. 8, like not crazy stats, but 102 base speed is very good. Almost 18,000 HP. So for when I build her, I just build her with as much HP and speed as possible, and she's constantly doing this. So she even does this even though there's nobody dead. So she'll constantly put up increased defense and strength on everybody throughout the fight. So it's not just like she has to revive somebody, she just does it all the time. Then she's got a huge attack swing where she decreases the enemy attack and increases your enemy attack, and she's attacking at the same time. It's always good that it's not just a debuff. It's like she attacks and has like up to 100% chance of placing a decreased defense or decreased attack and increase attack on your guys. If you don't want to focus on the accuracy, just go for the increased attack. So help your guys. And she's got an A1, has a 55% chance to decrease target turn meter. That's never bad. Most of the Doom Tower bosses can have that. So that's also good on an A1. So again, she's just very good all around. She's a void epic, pretty easier to book out. She does require a lot of books here, but if you can just get this down to 1, like just 1 book, lucky, good, move on, good to go. So if you don't have her yet, I would definitely save up and just to get her on Sunday. So wait till Sunday. Hopefully you get some voids throughout the week. Now let's go over the other guys that they're gonna have a ×10 event, same time, Thursday through Sunday. Yeah, Thursday through Sunday ×10 event to get Shadowkin. And if you pull 15 voids, you get Ursala. So the voids we got are Oboro, she's cool. Nothing like, all these guys just look phenomenal. But attacks 1 enemy, 40% chance of placing 60% decreased defense on an A1. Will attack all enemies instead of target as 4 or more debuff. So good for Spider. Good for a lot of Doom Tower bosses, Doom Tower waves as well. So because a lot of people are probably gonna have a lot of debuffs on them. Attacks 1 enemy 2 times. The second hit has a 75% chance of transferring all debuffs on the target champion. The first hit has a 75% chance of stealing all buffs from the target whenever they are under a Veil Perfect. So she is almost always going to be under a Veil. Perfect Veil pairs a lot well with a lot of other players. Plays a 30% increased crit rate and crit damage on the champion for 2 turns, then attacks. So she puts it on herself, then attacks. Plays the Perfect Veil on the champion for 2 turns if the attack is critical. So she's almost always going to have a critical. 101 base speed, 1500 attack is huge for attack type champion, especially in epic. What's her passive? Whenever plays a Revive on Death, buff on the champion for 3 turns whenever they receive a Veil. So if she dies, she just res back up and attack in all dungeons, or in dungeons by 33%, which is pretty good. Cool champion, cool champion. So that's one of them. And this is the one that everybody's been talking about. Phenomenal looking champion. Again, they just all look so cool. So I haven't really seen this guy. I don't have him, but it would be cool to have him because he's just the Rotos killer and the what's it called? The Swift Parry set. Like if you have Swift Parry, this just ignores it. So increased crit rate, increased crit damage for 3 turns, then grants an extra turn. I just want to see this guy in Relentless set. So crit rate, crit damage, and gets an extra turn on a 4-turn cooldown. Passive immune to decreased attack. Wow. Will ignore unkillable buffs when attacking under increased attack. So whenever he has increased attack buffs, he'll ignore unkillable, which most of the time is now everybody in high gold and platinum. So that's just a passive. Attacks all enemies, has an 100% chance of decreasing the duration of all buffs by 1 turn. This attack cannot be resisted on critical hits. Wow. Increase speed in arena battles by 20%, so you can be your speed ore. Attacks 1 enemy 2 times. Each hit steals an increased attack buff. Each hit also has a 30% chance of stealing 1 random buff. The increased attack buff steal cannot be resisted, so you don't even need accuracy on this guy. Wow. Okay, so yeah, this guy is definitely worth trying to aim for for this event. So it's a ×10, so hopefully you'll be able to pull this guy. Very, very cool. And then I think you get the, Fnatic Rio, who's she just is freaking awesome looking. She's the Lego. Removes all buffs from all allies. That's great. Then places block buffs on them for 2 turns. Also heals all allies by 35% of their max HP. Wow. And by a further 5% for each debuff removed. So that's like a the one dude. Oh, crap. Smash Lord. Hakim Smash Lord. So it's kind of like that, but better. Down 6/5/4, 3-turn cooldown. That is insane. So she can be used for the clan boss, but she puts out all this stuff, which is all good for the clan boss. Yes, very good for the clan boss. Attacks one enemy, places a continuous heal buff on an ally with the lowest HP. Also place a continuous heal on all allies for 30%. Wow. So that's only A1. Oh my god. Instantly transfer from this. Oh my god. Okay, I love her. She's awesome. I'm going to go for her. She's 105 base speed, 18,000 HP. Yeah, she is sick. I'm going for her. That's it. So definitely good event to go for. Some really cool Shadowkin models. Fnatic, I think, is the one down here. He's it's just a rare. You'll probably get him because it's a time 10 rare event. But 2 times event, so I would save it again for Sunday if you're going to pull your shards. So try and hold off. And I would definitely pull your voids this event with the times 2 and times 10 event going on. So again, save for Sunday, do it. And then try and do this dragon event, because hopefully the tournament that you're in isn't as much or as crazy as most tournaments, and you'll be able to get some lifesteal sets along the way. So it gives you something to strive for. You get a free void shard from it, and also don't forget the 3v3. If you haven't been doing it, go to your, obviously set up your defense, you know, kind of like this, like crappy people, all 4 of them, and then go to your bazaar, and you might be able to get a void as long as you have saved up enough. So doing, you know, 10, 20 of these a day on pretty easy matches should get you close enough to get the void by the end of the weekend. So let me know if it helped, but leave in the comments below what you guys want to see next. There's a bunch of videos coming out, so if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Join the Discord if you haven't already. We always give away free stuff, free account takeovers, $10 gem giveaways, stuff like that. So Blue, still got to hit me up. But appreciate it, guys. Good luck with everything. And let me know what you thought about the quick vid of the weekly updates. But appreciate it. Good luck. And have a great weekend.